Hello, baby. I feel like each time I come on, I want to do something different. Hold on. But those are all my sayings from childhood. Okay. I am going to do a reading with this, my deck. Just see what comes out. So this is just going to be a, why do I want to say miscombobulated reading? Okay. Wow, look what fell out. 10 of Cups. This has come out in a couple other readings today. Feeling whole, generational wealth, family coming back together or coming together, generational abundance, 10 of Cups. And the Seer Shaman card fell out also. So that could be significant to somebody. If you feel that you're a shaman or a seer, get prophetic visions or downloads or even like a high priestess, just like predictions. You predict things before they happen. So you could have manifested this 10 of Cups yourself with your, if you are a seer and shaman. But let's keep going. Clarify the seer. Clarify the seer and generational wealth, please. All right, this Scorpio card wanted to come out 3 times already, so you could be dealing with the Scorpio. This is also death and rebirth energy, so maybe you went through a death and rebirth and your gifts appeared and you are manifesting generational wealth. Clarify. Hold on. These are hard to shuffle, so. Alright, let me go this way. Clarify the Scorpio. And 10 of Cups. I had a couple fall out here. Alright, so this is like the Tower card. Having high hopes after a disaster. So maybe the Tower was, that you went through a death and rebirth. All right. That also wanted to come out earlier, the Tower card. But now, Wheel of Fortune. New cycle. Luck, fortune, prosperity, abundance. And we know that with the 10 of Cups, okay? And then, wow. 4 of Wands, soulmates. Those fell out just like that. The love reading that I did, that just loaded, the soulmate card came out, the 4 of Wands. Dreams, wishes coming true, soulmate. New cycle, for luck, prosperity. Wow. Nothing but good cards here. I mean, the Tower, this could be a good Tower. You know what I mean? This could be a good Tower. That could be why. Because right after the Tower, here comes the luck and the, this could be a commitment of some sort or a soulmate coming in. All right, I was going to shuffle, but then, yeah, I'm being guided to just stick. This is like, oh my gosh, how can I forget with the 15? All right. I just had the 15 card. It's like, it's 555 keeps coming to my head. But I can't think of the card. Oh my God. I know it's not Temperance, but this card right here has a 15 on it. Broken down to 555. And it says Temperance, patience, obedience, balanced, gift from God. So it is like the Temperance card. This is divine intervention. That's what this card is. I was just trying to think of that because I just did a reading and I feel foolish right now. I know exactly what card I'm talking about. Well, whatever. It'll come to me. So far we got the first card out of the deck is the 10 of Cups. The whole 9 yards. Love and money. Generational wealth. The Seer, the Shaman, Death and Rebirth or Scorpio. After a disaster, we got a new cycle and the soulmates, and this took a lot of patience and temperance, and divine had to step in. This is like a gift from the Holy Spirit. You know the truth, all-knowing psychic abilities, Claire. So definitely the seer card came out, and now the high priestess card. So somebody already kind of knows what's going on here. You could have psychic abilities. It says psychic on here. What's done in the dark will come to the light. So the sun card will illuminate whatever was done in the dark. But the disaster, or the tower disaster card also does. Okay. And we have chariot. So moving forward quickly. This is moving forward quickly, so maybe this is coming in very quickly here. The Four of Wands is springtime, April, if you go by the 4 months. This could be happening in the spring. That's just a guess for me, but it is a 4, so the 4 of Wands. But we also have another number here, the 10 of Cups, which could be like fall. Wow. I said like fall, and I have Thanksgiving. This doesn't have to resonate with this reading, but I'm still going to take it. Something could have happened on Thanksgiving. Spell work, a predator, high priestess in reverse, witchy. So somebody could have been doing spell work. Around Halloween time, somebody who was jealous of the divine feminine. I wrote this card for a reason, and it came out for a reason. Yeah. This spell work could have caused a breakup. A heartbreak, lovesick, feeling lonely. That's like the 3 of Swords. Again, this stuff could have happened, and they're just showing it so you know your stories. It could have been religious factors, or somebody could have thought that you were too spiritual, maybe, or your light was affecting their demons. Not sure why, but I'm also being guided to say somebody could have been jealous of your light and your gifts, and you were stealing their show. And I don't speak like that. That's what just came up in my head. All right, Mercury on my side. So something could have happened during Mercury retrograde, which is around, I believe it was around the fall time of last year. Okay, but this does say Mercury on my side. But still, I was going with it because of the spell work. Mercury retrograde is a time when people do stuff like that. But this says Mercury is on my side. So that if you look in your birth chart, if you know how to read your birth chart, you'll have one house that is Venus, which is love. You'll have one house, Mercury, I can't remember what it was. But Libra keeps coming to my head. You could have Mercury in your Libra, and your ancestors are gifting you. I have a date on here too, and I'm also do not remember what the date was about. January 15th to the 23rd could be significant for somebody. But ancestors are gifting you probably after going through all this. Okay, let's see. Oh, Spirit, am I telling the truth here? Can you help me out? Power couple, when I asked. This has come out in all the readings today so far. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Power couple vibes. Leaders, warriors taking the stage, center stage. So somebody could be a star, or this could be an Aquarius, or you guys are just going to get your public recognition on this Four of Wands. Maybe you had to be a secret before or something like that. Somebody could have been holding on to holding on to their money tightly, or had to heal their relationship with money, something like that. And now we get the Ace of Cups. Now we got the Ace of Cups. This is very similar to the reading that I just did. It blows me away that my own homemade index cards come out like a regular reading. But again, when you're asking, before you do your reading, when you're asking a certain question, that's when they come out. So anyways, we got an Ace of Cups here. So we got an Ace of Cups and Ten of Cups. Okay. Remember I said somebody could have thought you were too spiritual or too religious or something like that. It does say you anger your enemies with reveal of good, but I wanted to say God. Could be an Aquarius, and I did just say the Star card for some reason a minute ago. I don't remember why. You are a loving, caring person, so you're an empath with a big heart. That could be the reason why people thought maybe you were too nice, took your kindness for weakness in the past. And you had, yep, this is just a part of the story, okay, guys? And you had to balance yourself. You had to balance yourself out and set boundaries. All the things we regret are all the things we regret. So somebody regrets not offering you this Four of Wands, or regrets that they took your kindness for weakness. Maybe did something in the dark. Oh my God, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I did write this for a reason. Masculine mom is money hungry. This whole thing could have been, we do have generational wealth, the first card out, so this could be all about money. This whole thing could be about money. Because we do have a lot of prosperity and abundance cards. I mean, this whole thing could be somebody didn't want you to have this Ten of Cups, this generational wealth. We got black sheep, toxic family members, breaking generational curses, and chosen by your ancestors. If you are reuniting with that, okay, let me make sure I get this, what I want to say correctly. We got power couple vibes there. Some people may not want you two to come together because of what you can accomplish. And maybe each one of you, maybe you have a divine mission and you're breaking curses. You will know if you are the black sheep of the family, okay? I'm the black sheep of my family. I questioned everything where everybody else just kind of went with the flow. And I was that person that was like, well, why is this happening? And why is this happening? Since a child, for some reason, I've been saying, why am I here? Why am I here? Why me? I remember saying that as a child. Maybe it's because I was already, I was told at age 5 that I had a lot of wisdom and like a gift. Like I remember my nana and my mom and everybody saying, you got ESP, you got this. But then I went into a bad place in my marriage, like from 18 up. I didn't even live life for me. Addiction, jail, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? I went through losing everything, homes, several times. And nobody else in my family went down that path or got in trouble. Okay? But again, I was in a very narcissistic, toxic relationship. And when I got out of it, I said, I'm not letting this happen to my kids or anybody else moving forward in this family. It stops here. Even my sister, who is, has a lot of anxiety. I don't want to talk about her personal life. It's too personal. But even she struggled and she left. I don't know where I'm going with this. I shouldn't have got into so much of this, but my sister has learned so much from me, watching me do this and like walking away from that 30-year marriage that took a lot of credit, and now she is like bossing up. Like, she was already leader and boss. What I'm trying to say is, our anxiety, we had to hide everything our whole lives and pretend everything was okay in the house. We weren't allowed to really say anything negative. Everything always had to be positive. It was almost like our parents blocked out anything, so we had to. And that is not a good way to live, because later down the line, it's all going to come back. So you're better off dealing with your emotions, or you just hold them in forever and you get sick. There's no way you can have a healthy life if you have emotional blockages that you're not dealing with. That's for somebody. As I pull the crystal card, crystals could help if you work with crystals. When people say work with crystals, I go, what do you mean work with crystals? I literally just keep them around, and they are healing just to look at. And these are live things, okay, from the ocean, from wherever. So there are healing abilities in those crystals that 100% have helped me through a lot, just having them in my pocket. So if you don't believe in that, that's fine. But tiger's eye, rose quartz, tourmaline, amethyst, coral reef, and agate is what I have on there. And now this card says, my words are getting fumbling now. Follow your bliss. Very intuitive. So we have 3 cards of somebody having gifts and being highly intuitive. We have a power couple, so both yous could have gifts. There could be people like energy vampires, which, like, for me, it's my ex. He wants me to still tell him how to run his life after I walked away. And I was doing it for a long time, and it was draining me. And when I stopped, he became like an energy vampire, calling now, what never used to call, text, stuff like that, calling my family, trying to talk to my sister, trying to talk to my mother, so that's like stealing your energy. That's like, I know you don't really realize it, but do you ever have the best mood of your life, and then within a minute, it gets changed by somebody calling and giving you bad news? That's energy vampires. Some people don't intentionally mean to be a vampire, but this past year I have learned so much about energy and how it works that it helped me in every aspect. Ugh, I cannot talk today. I couldn't talk yesterday either. Somebody don't want me to get this out. Every aspect of my life, I've been breaking down, and I could be this high and then get one phone call from a family member, and because I help everybody, okay, in my family. Like, this is what you do, this is what you do, and that's stealing your energy. If you want to willingly help them, okay, but what I'm trying to say is, afterward, you feel depleted, right? That's like that's like your energy getting taken away. Now, what do you got to do? Now you got to go back and figure out a way to get back into a better mood. And if this doesn't resonate, that's okay, but that's what happens for me in my life, because I have helped so many people all my life, and trust me, I enjoy doing it, but there are some people, like energy vampires, that just won't quit. They're living their life vicariously through you. I even had that happen as a child because I was the only one left back with my mom, and she really only had about a 6th grade education, and I feel like she was like living her life through me. Shots fired, true crime, maliciousness. Somebody could have threw shots at you or tried to smear your name or something like that. And then I have impulsive. Don't think, just react. You use the 5 steps of decision making. So somebody could have done something impulsively. That's usually what the Tower is, and we got the Tower. Could have been an Emperor, or this is just Emperor energy that somebody can be in. And here's the, gotta have this in the deck because it has been happening to me. Black magic, spell work, wishing ill will on you. Then I got what you think about, bring about. And then somebody could be going through hard times. This says Lionel Richie. What I mean by that is like sad songs, or not sad, the slower songs. Somebody could be in their emotion, listening to in their feelings. And here we go. We got the Star card coming out. Influencer. Dreams coming true. Stardom. Aquarius energy twice in this reading. Somebody could have had a choice between 2. See what I mean? This is just like the Lover reading that I did this morning. Somebody could have had a choice between 2. This is the 2 of Wands. Like, what do I do? What do I do? But there's 2 or 3 cards of new beginning. This is the Fool card. This could have been Aries who maybe did this, or somebody who has Aries in their chart. But this is new beginnings, the butterfly. That's like the Wheel of Fortune here, the new beginnings. And we already got that Wheel of Fortune energy out too. So that's like double clarification. Yep, Emperor, CEO, boss, leader. We had power couple. This is a power couple. 4 of Wands. And I'm going to pick one more here. We got more, well, I lied. We got more Mercury energy. So really go in your birth chart and find out what house has Mercury. And then it'll tell you what, if you break down your birth chart and you look for what house has Mercury, the planet Mercury, in it, then you can literally, if you go to CoStar, they literally say, this is what happens in Mercury energy for your sign. That it could be about relationships. I can't remember, but I have 3 cards of Mercury, so there was a reason that this keeps coming out. Also could have been somebody did something during Mercury retrograde. I heard you're never supposed to sign a contract during Mercury retrograde. I can't say it. I knew I was going to mess it up. Mercury retrograde. Okay, so this is Mercury energy, can fool you, manipulate, scattered. So maybe that is what Mercury energy is. It's scattering. You could, you could have somebody fool you here. No one is against you, though. That is the next card. No one is against you. It just feels that way. Healing. So maybe, and that's possible, too. At first, I thought I was going crazy when I was going through death and rebirth. I'm like, why are these same cars going by? Like, and I'm on a busy road, so people were like, "Oh, you do realize this is a busy road, right?" Listen, I sit right by the window. The people are coming around the block. Okay, there's no way that somebody could go down this major route 15 to 20 times a day. And I do have the same cars doing that. If it was like an hour later or 2 hours later, nope, they're circling. So I'm going through all this stuff that is coming up here, and I don't even know why. I don't know if it's I went to church one time in this town. I had people watching me after that, inviting me out to lunch, and it was like I don't know, maybe by me saying I was spiritual, I just feel like I thought I was under spiritual attack. I didn't even know what spiritual attack was. So I thought I was nuts. And then I realized that it was really happening to me. So the universe is loving your high energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus. And we have another High Priest card. So we have the High Priestess and the High Priest card coming out. We already said power couple. So let me just pull a couple cards of the regular tarot to see if, you know, because I know people are like, well, those are homemade cards. At least I used to think that way. But there's a reason I made these, okay? Don't matter what cards, as long as you're putting it's all about the energy of the cards. Okay, so Holy Spirit, can you clarify this reading that I just did, this Four of Wands, and all that Mercury, magic, clarification, Queen of Cups. So somebody is very loving and intuitive here. We got a Knight of Swords. This could be a message from an air sign, or somebody ghosted you, ran away from you. Motorcycle on that card. Alright. Now look at the star comes out 3 times. So Aries, somebody could have been in this Knight of Wands player-like energy, right? And then the Devil. There was a card in here of devilish ways. So somebody, this is also a card of creativity. I'm not getting that was a player energy. I'm getting, here's what I'm getting. Let me just put this out. Okay. We got devil energy, could be a Capricorn. Then we got the Emperor. That's number 4, protection. Somebody could have been protecting you from this energy because of your creativity. And then the Star card. And then all of a sudden we have the Knight of Swords. This doesn't have to be... This guy is going to battle. Look, he's running after his motorcycle. Okay, so I'm not saying that's a negative card, but he is running away. Okay, and then we got the Queen of Cups. So it's kind of resonating with the reading. Here's the 10 of Cups. So that reading is your clarification there. 10 of Cups coming out twice. It came out first in this, with my cards. It came out first. Here it is again. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. And I shuffled these, so there's a power couple. Okay? And then we got the 10 of Pentacles, the generational wealth. That does match. There was conflict here. Alright, I just wanted to see if it resonated with that reading. Holy Spirit, can you give me some more clarification? When's this 10 of Pentacles coming in? Alright, let's see what came out now. We got a Knight of Pentacles and a new cycle. Just like in that King of Wands. 7 of Cups, this didn't come out. Somebody could have had a lot of options, or... Alright, I just noticed something. There's a snake coming out of this cup here. There's a snake coming out of the bottom of the cup. And then we got a Queen of Pentacles right after. Usually, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is definitely a boss, a leader. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Look at her sitting all there. But just letting you know, the snake was coming out. Somebody could have had a lot of options. So maybe that Knight of Wands was player-like energy. This is a Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love. Somebody's got flowers here. Somebody was working on their money. Sowed their seeds. And unbelievable. Here it is. And I only pulled about 15 cards. There's the 4 of Wands coming out twice. Okay? So I'm going to end this reading here. And I hope this helps somebody. You have a soulmate, a loving connection, power couple vibe connection coming in. That could be why you had drama. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment for me, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you.